What's up, everybody? Jamie here with Gabe. Gabe. There he is. There, right there. So Gabe had some... Gabe had some stock picks that he wanted to share, such as, I think you were saying Chewy. That's a good one. Everybody has pets. No. Not everybody, but a lot of people do. And we spend a lot of money on pets. I don't know about you guys, but I have a bird, or, not me, but our family has a bird, canary. We had two, we lost one. And then we have three dogs, three German Shepherds. We have Gabe here, who's the boy. He's 3 years old. We have a little girl, 5 months, 6 months old. And then we have a female, five years old. So we are dog lovers, pet lovers. And the reason I'm mentioning this is during this time frame of whatever's going to happen this year and whatever you decide to invest in, I would say there are some stocks that will continue to, even if they dip, pull back, trend down, bearish, I think that they will still long-term be a good investment. All right. Companies like Chewy, for example. Companies that are public that, I can talk about, plays that I'm making, adding to my portfolio. When I say I have my portfolio, I mean like stuff I'm just going to add long term that I think is a good play, because people are going to keep buying pet food, dog bones and bags of dog food and collars, shampoos, right? What do you call it? The stuff you put the drops in the back of their net, what they call Advantage, stuff like that. Anyway, there's things that I know I've spent hundreds of dollars on, each month between upkeep for your pets. Now, if you love your pets, you're not going to stop spending that money. You know what? Let me check and see. What is the industry? What do people spend on pets? I'll be right back. All right, so this is the info. So in 2020, it went from 216 billion globally to 232 billion in 2021, right? And it's projected to go to 350 billion by 2027. So lots of opportunity for the pet industry between pet supplies, bringing your pet to the vet, food, stuff like that. And people love their animals, whether you have cats, dogs, turtles, hamsters, whatever it might be. So this is Pet Supply, Petco, which is a lot of people know about. It's WOOF is the ticker symbol, WOOF. I'm just looking at a daily chart here in my Webull app. And you see it's kind of like maintain a sideways price action, right? But if I draw a line here at the top, showing its previous support, previous resistance from the all-time highs, it seems to kind of hit that 25-ish, 26 dollar range before it kind of pulls back down to the 17s, 18s, right? So you can see here if I draw the up, down, up, like support, resistance, or support, resistance. And you can just kind of see it's just maintaining that, and my projection is going to go back up to that 25, 26 range, okay? So I see $4 or $5 there, and I would probably take a position one way or another. Again, I probably wouldn't invest in this long term. But then I picked Chewy. I played Chewy before. You could see it had kind of been in a upward trend for a while. It had gone as high as $120 before, coming back down again. So if I draw the lines again for support and resistance, just for me to look at, I see that on a daily chart or even a weekly chart, $44 to $45 seems to be an area of accumulation, right, of support and resistance. So it's there again. So it's either going to retest, right, the previous high at some point, especially if it's going to grow to $350 billion. Chewy's a good one. As people order stuff online for their pets.
So it'll probably go sideways a little bit, or, I'm looking for confirmation, or it's going to break down, lower. But I'll be watching that. But I can see in the RSI, it's back down to that 30 range, and that's what I look at for my indicators. Moving averages, all these are all things that just kind of predict probabilities. There's no guarantees. Again, this is just what I'm looking at. And I'm just picking a couple. I picked 3 that I liked in the pet industry, market, whatever. There's energy, there's the EV market, there's all these different markets that you can get into. Healthcare, the food industry, restaurant industry. So for me, I'm looking at the all-time highs, and I'm thinking, hey, I don't know if I'll get back to 120, but I know that right now it's in the mid 40s. So there's a lot of upside there, and I want to keep an eye and take a position on that. So that's going to be my second position. I don't know what I'll end up taking, but I will post that when I actually open up a position. Third pick is Freshpet, right? Freshpet, which is a company that makes organic, healthy foods for pets, for dogs, cats, and stuff like that. So you can check it out, but you can see it's kind of been an uptrend company for quite some time, up until recently, like all the other ones that I've checked out so far. But this one's pretty solid. I mean, it's gone as high as $187, but it had accumulated for a while, and that that 45, 55 area, then got up to around 65. Again, I'm just using ballpark figures before it kind of made a run all the way to $187 before pulling back. So I'm going to watch this one. And this one, I think I'd actually, with Freshpet, I would probably, with looking at tip ranks, which I kind of look for reference, I see that, it has a prediction of going back to 182, retesting that high, with a low of 80 and an average of 135, 134. So right now it's around 90. So I'm going to see if it continues to accumulate and look for that, again, that confirmation or validation if it's going to break one way or the other. But this is on my watch list. I would probably, whatever I'm able to buy here, I think I would probably buy an option, like 1 or 2 years out, a leap option, and 1 or 2. And I definitely would probably buy, I don't know, maybe just 10 to 20 shares, because again, they're right around 90 to $100 a share. So you're going to spend a couple grand just owning a few shares. So that's why I don't think the leap option is a bad idea. But whatever I would do, I would probably keep this one long term. From what I can see here, I have to do a little more research, but I think this is a good opportunity. This could, continue its uptrend long term. I'm talking 5-10 years or longer. So maybe a small percentage of my portfolio, I would sell half, like a long swing trade type of thing, if it's profitable, and hit that 130 range, 135, and then just let the other ones ride down the road. All right, that's it. That's my ideas for the pet industry. Gabe, do you have anything else you'd like to add? Anything? Where'd you go? No, I guess not. All right, well, I hope you guys have a good rest of your Sunday, and we'll get at it this week. I'll talk to you later.